it's Naomi with Naomi's Tarot. If you'd like your own reading, go to naomitarot.com. Now, I want you to concentrate on a number, 1, 2, or 3. What is Spirit urgently trying to tell you right now? What are they trying to wake you up with? What do your guides want you to know? And they're just trying to shake you and awaken you to. If you chose message number 1, your guides are trying to awaken you to that you're not getting enough rest. So you're not sleeping enough, maybe, and you're also not asking enough people for help. The Three of Pentacles reversed and Four of Swords reversed means you're not asking for help, you're not getting support, and you're not getting enough rest. It could also be that people don't want to help you and they're selfish, or it could just be that you feel unrested and you don't feel like the help that you are offered is enough. You need to know that you have to love yourself more and allow people to love you more. And part of that is helping you and assisting you. And you need to know also that good tidings will come to you. And there will be the chagrin that you face, or the hard times that you face will be short-lived, and happiness will follow because you will be repaid for the good things you do, even if there are some hardships right now with what you're doing. So don't give up, but also don't beat a dead horse, and don't keep doing something that's not serving you and is exhausting you without any help. Be willing to ask for help, be willing to ask others for support, and if it's too much, then cut out some of the things you're doing, because you're doing way too much right now in your life, is what Spirit's saying. And it's time to give yourself a break, give yourself a rest, take some time to calm down, to cool off, to not pressure yourself so much with the day-to-day activities. If you chose message number 2, Spirit's trying to wake you up to the fact that you've had a big inner conflict about something. Five of Wands reverse indicates the arguments we have with others, but most of all, the arguments we have with ourselves. It indicates the need to release arguments and release that conflict within ourselves, and release the way we beat ourselves up over things, and to just take an inspired chance that you've been wanting to take for a while. Because maybe you fear making this decision with somebody. Maybe it's a new relationship you're going to go into, or it's a business agreement, or it's starting on a new business venture for your own business, or it's a new job. There's something that you're fearing taking a chance on, or you're hesitant taking a chance on because you fear the dark clouds coming towards you, the darkness on this side of the picture. But what if it's really just those light, fluffy clouds, like right here when it's sunny out in the side of the picture? You can look at this picture two ways. It depends on how you interpret it. And that is figurative and metaphorical for your life right now. How are you going to interpret this situation? Are you going to take a chance, and are you going to go forward with the situation and release your inner turmoil and arguments and make an agreement or a compromise? Or are you going to hold yourself back from it and constantly stay in this turmoil? I see that you're releasing it now, or you're in the process of it, because Spirit is going to be pushing you further and further in that direction in order to do that for your highest good. So it's time to take a chance. It's time to stop repeating old patterns and to move forward into the future. Now, this doesn't mean that things are always going to work out perfectly just because you take a chance. It just means that it's allowing yourself, the more you take serendipitous chances, to possibly have something good and different happen that you didn't expect. If you chose message number 3, the urgent and important message that Spirit really wants you to know right now is that you are on your defenses right now, Five of Swords, or you need to be on your defenses, because not everything needs to be looked at with rose-colored glasses. Sometimes things, it's not to be negative, but sometimes we have to look at things with a spiritual lens, but also a realistic lens. And this is what I say on the channel a lot. Sometimes when people, they feel like, oh, the pandemic isn't, this is a good example. I don't want to keep talking about the pandemic, but it's the best example right now to use. Oh, the pandemic isn't really, going to do anything to me if I just think positive. And, of course, the antithesis of that is, oh, I'm going to be scared all the time, wear a mask when I'm driving my car, running on the street, out in fresh air, in buildings, everywhere. I'm going to be terrified and yell at anybody else who doesn't wear a mask. And that's the opposite of that kind of thinking. It's living through complete terror. And the opposite of that is living with complete delusion, thinking that you can do anything as long as you law of attract it away. Neither extreme is healthy. And what this one is particularly saying is that looking through rose-colored glasses to the extreme is not going to help you, just as being defensive all the time is not going to help you. Good luck is possible. Good things are possible. Abundance and high honors are coming to you, and something surprising possibly is coming to you that's going to be beneficial for your life. Maybe some influx of money, or something, some inheritance, or perhaps somebody helping you in a way that you didn't expect. But it's not going to be attracted through being completely delusional, and it's also not going to be because you have to put work in. You can't just wish it to happen. And it's also not going to happen with being defensive and negative all the time. So it's like finding that happy medium, which is something I work on as well in my life that I've shared on this channel a lot. I'm trying to find the happy medium between law of attraction, but also being realistic. And I think a lot of us can learn that lesson, because it's nothing is 100% in life, and it's not all about the law of attraction, but it's not all about throwing it all out together either, because even Albert Einstein, as many of you probably do know, said that it is part of life, the law of attraction. So it's not totally false, and it's also not something we should dismiss. But within reason, we can use it to improve our lives, and we can also be realistic and prepare for the future as well without being negative. So thank you so much for watching, and I will talk to you later. Bye.